Hey guys, welcome back. So what we're looking at today is 6-4, models for multiplying whole numbers and decimals. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So how can you multiply whole numbers by decimals? Barry displayed 4 paintings side by side in one row. Each painting has the same width of 36/100 meters. What is the total width of the 4 paintings? Well, to find 36/100 times 4, multiplying 36/100 times 4 is like adding 36/100 4 times on a decimal model. So we're looking at these decimal models again. The product is going to represent the total shaded area. So we fill in 36/100. So this is 10. This is 20. This is 30. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 36. So there's one. Now we need a second one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 14. Then 24. Then 34. And 35, 36. So remember, each one of these columns represents 10. So now we have 3. Now we need to do 2 more. So 1, 2. There's 8. There's 18. There's 28. There's 36. All right, and last one. We've got 2. So then 12. Then 22. Then 32. 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so there is our full-on shaded, so putting 36/100 together 4 times. So now we need to take and add all of this up. So if we add this, we know we have one whole because this is completely filled in. So we're going to have 1 point. Now over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4. I don't know why it does that. So we have the 4, got that fixed. So that represents these 4 completely filled columns. And then we look here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths boxes. So the area is 1 and 44 hundredths. So the answer to 36 hundredths times 4 is 1 and 44 hundredths. So that's what you guys are going to be looking at today, is using these hundredths grids to take and find your answers. You will also be taking and there'll be a section where it's got the problem and it's got the answer, but it's missing the decimal place. So I'm going to show you here what that's going to look like. I'm going to put the answer, and then we'll figure out where that decimal should go, okay? 36 hundredths times 4 equals 144. Now, 144 is not our answer. We need to figure out where this decimal place should go. So we look to the decimal to figure out how many decimal places there should be. So we've got 1, 2 numbers after the decimal. So we come over here and we're going to go 1, 2, and our decimal is going to go right there. So this is our decimal. So that's what you guys are going to be taking and doing. You're going to take and look at your decimal to figure out, okay, how many numbers are after the decimal in this? So then apply that to the number given to you, okay? So that's going to be a part of your assignment today as well. So just a heads up there. Okay, so we want to find 24 hundredths times 5. So fill in, we've got 10, we've 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 16, and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's another one. We've got 2. So then there's 12 and 22 and then 24. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And it helps when you're doing this to alternate colors. That way you can keep track of, okay, this was once, this was second time, third time. Now we're moving on to our fourth. It just kind of helps that out. There's 8. And there's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on our 5th one now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 14. And this is 24. So now we've got 1 whole and 2 tenths. So 1.2 is our solution then. So 24 hundredths times 5 is 1.2. So this is what you guys are looking at for these, okay? So same idea for this one here. 18 hundredths times 7. I'm going to go ahead and fill the 18 hundredths in, then pop back in, just so that way you don't have to sit here watching me draw lines, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we've got our 7 18 hundredths. So notice we have 1 whole, so 1 whole, and we have 2 columns completely filled in. So we have 2 tenths. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundredths. So 18 hundredths times 7 is 1 26 hundredths. Okay. All right, we'll do one more example. So we want to find 56 hundredths times 3. Once again, I'm going to jump out, fill this in, and then we'll come back to see the answer, okay? 1, 2, 3, 56 hundredths. So we have 1 full once again. So 1, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full columns, so 6 tenths. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hundredths. So 56 hundredths times 3 is 1 68 hundredths. So this is what you guys are going to be working on today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Your keyword for this lesson is grid. Grid is your keyword for this lesson. Have a great day, guys.